Hello and welcome to Organic Cardboard. My name is Owen Kneep, and today I'm very excited to get a new package in the mail from Kickstarter or GameFound or both, however you want to look at it. Studio Midhall is a new board game company that was created with it was two brothers together, and they're based out of Sweden. It's Aaron and Elon Midhall. I think their cousin works with them as well. So this is the very first game that they're producing, and so it just came in. It's been about a year or so and waiting for it, and I am very excited to see what's in the box. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what we've got here. So I can't remember if I think I did do the full Kickstarter backing, the all-in, so I got the little bit of extra goodies that came with it. If there was a mat, I skipped on it. I don't remember if there was a mat or not, because I always skip the mats. I like it to all fit in the box. Let's see what we got. All right. Oh yeah. So I definitely did the all-in because it came with this extra art book for the game, and I would not have normally backed this, but there was an option to do the all-in without it, or it wasn't cheaper, or it was cheaper to get the all-in one way or another. Wasn't something that I normally would get, but I guess I can stick it on a shelf somewhere. So here's the base game, Beast. So Beast is a hidden movement game. So you are one against many. You got one character that's going to be the Beast that is being hunted down by these heroes, and the Beast is kind of wreaking havoc on the farmlands and killing the livestock and just causing trouble otherwise. And so you're just competing to find the Beast and try to kill it. It's otherwise cooperative, but it's one versus many, so somebody is going to be against everybody else. Okay, so looks like we got some cardboard cards or backgrounds for something. It's been a while since I looked at this game. Oh, I think these are like character blinds for the game, the person that's going to be playing the, not game master, but the monster, the person that has hidden movement will be able to see what movement they're doing behind this little screen here. So it looks like we've got one for all the different types of the main monsters. So there's 6 of them here all together. Oh, and I did actually get the sleeves with it. Again, probably an all-in purchase. Usually I don't get sleeves on their own, but these all came together. So did come with sleeves, and they have a nice little border around them, it looks like, too. So that's cool enough. I'm such an obsessive sleever. I've usually got so many extra sleeves already that I don't tend to buy the extra sleeves if I can help it. But at least they have a unique border on them. Oh, so these are the acrylic pieces. It says fragile on the box. We'll see how fragile they are. But yeah, so these are gonna have standees for all the monsters. And looks like they just kind of printed picture on the one side of it. It's otherwise clear. You got some little tokens and things too that are, well, these actually look like they may be part of the base. I don't know how those fit together. I don't want to jam them in right now without knowing exactly what I'm putting together here. Go ahead and move this box out of the way. We'll just pull everything else out that we got here. I think that's everything. A little note from Quartermaster Logistics. important note. We'll just pull all these out. Why not? Well, it looks like something chipped off here, but I don't know if it was something important or not. I see a little piece of plastic acrylic here, but maybe that was just something that got stamped out. Don't see anything broken right away. Yeah, these look like little towers maybe that you get to put up on the different, maybe the heroes can put towers up to help find the monster. Not sure what the swords are for. Alright, so we have all the tokens for the monsters. Some of these have a couple different ones for the wolves. Not sure why they have an extra one. There's a couple for the hogs. Hogbad. Alright. Well, there's a few different ones. Looks like these have tokens for them too. So some of these are larger. I don't know if these are like minions or they're supposed to represent some other aspect of where the monster's at or what they're doing, but it looks like there's kind of larger acrylic pieces, and then there's like these smaller ones as well for most of these monsters. Focuses. All right. Let's see what's in this baggie. So these are like the grudge coins. Cannot remember what those are for. I'm gonna have to do a full like how to play look through for this game because I have not read the rules in a while, so I can't remember a lot. So these coins are fine. They look kind of not thin, but they don't have much like raised relief to them. Let's see if that'll focus on something other than my face. Okay, yeah, so there's not like a whole lot of relief going on. They're fairly flat, but they otherwise have the little grudge picture. Look fine. I think one of the main reasons why I went all in on this is because it was a starting company that's just beginning. I wanted to support them in that way, and I really like the theme of this game, so I'm excited to actually get the whole thing out and play it. Let's push all this stuff aside, but normally I would just take a game like this and get it at retail. I don't really care about all these like extra special bits too much, but they're cool, and I figured I was gonna probably really like this game just from what I could tell from the theme and what I saw of the rules of it. And so I thought, yeah, why not? Let's go ahead and go a little extra splurgy and get the extra special bits. We're gonna go ahead and cut open the box here. Let's see what is inside this beast. This beast of a game called Beast. Box is pretty like a fairly normal size game box, nothing too huge here. A little thicker than some games, but otherwise has the standard kind of square shape from the front end of it. Fit into your calyxes just fine. Okay, so we've got a little bit of artwork at the top here. And a bunch of cardboard chits. Standees for all these monsters. So these would take the place of the acrylic pieces, or vice versa, the acrylic pieces take place of them. We have the map here. You can already tell this map looks really nice just from the beginnings of unfolding it. So this is cool. Like each one of these little icons that are on the map here have like a kind of a shiny gloss to the paint that's printed on them, but otherwise the rest of the map is like matte colored, so these really kind of stand out. They look nice the way that they stand out against the rest of the background. And it's a pretty color scheme. It looks like everything blends really well together. I like this. I like the way this looks. It's nice artwork. And you got the kind of colder northern area and the warmer coastal area towards the bottom. It's pretty. I like that. So this is the northern expanse. I wonder if there's a different one on the back side. So this is the drenched lands on the back. I do not know what the difference is. I don't know if this is for just a smaller player count, because there's a lot, it seems like there's a lot less tokens spots on the map here. Let's see it say immediately 2 players, 3 players, 4 players. So I don't know, maybe this is just for certain monsters. I'm not sure. We'll have to get to that as we figure the game out. Yeah, because it references using all players on each side. Maybe that's just a beginning side, or if you want to have a shorter game because it's not quite so large. All right, so we've got the rule book, some more art with the big bubbly frog thingy monster, more chits, more art, more chits. And we've got some sheep. Now, these meeples are really nice. They put these little, they kind of inked them or whatever, so they have kind of a cool little design that's on each one of these. So these sheep are, let's see if they're gonna focus. I don't know if it'll focus. There you go. They're cool. Got like the little designs on them to make them look a little less boring than just a straight meeple. Lots of sheep. Looks like we have some kind of villagers here. Some of these guys have swords and some have axes. Not sure how those guys work. Focus up there. So yeah, again with the same little bit of whatever you call that, inked on, lasered on coloring paint that's giving them a little more flavor than just a basic meeple. And then we got pigs. Pigs, and I see at least 2 bears in here. 3 bears. Pigs and bears. Let's see if that'll catch. Maybe it does. It's hard for me to tell if that's focusing or not. They're pretty though. I really like the little swirl. They have that just a little bit of swirly design on the meeples to make them look a little more interesting, as well as having faces that you can tell what kind of animal it is pretty readily from the paint job that's on them. Okay, so I'm not sure. I guess we probably are going to put some tokens in here to maybe randomize things on the map. We've got some little wooden pegs or something. One side's got leaves and one side's got paw prints. So these probably reference the hidden map that you can kind of keep up with where you've moved and where you're at if you are playing the monster. Yeah, so this is neat. This is the map for, does this fold? No, this is just double. This is just dual layered. So this has the smaller map and the bigger map on the back side of it in a little miniature form, so that who's playing the beast can keep up with their own movement and where they've been at. So that's neat. I really like that. I'm excited to get this out. This is fun. I've played a couple other hidden movement games before, but nothing with this kind of cool theme to it. It's usually like a Sherlock Holmes style cops looking for some killer or something like that, but nothing as cool as a monster hunting game like this. Okay. So we've got these cards, these big, thick, dual layered cards for each of the monsters. And then we've got a couple more here. This looks like another hidden movement map. I don't know if there's a reason why you need more than one. Because I don't know if the heroes need to know like a hidden movement map. Maybe there's things that they do where they need to have hidden movement. I don't understand why. So these are scenarios, it looks like, for different there's different player counts, 2 to 3 and 4 players. And it does have the different maps on them too, and the 4 player counts are using the Northern Expanse. So maybe the Drenched Lands really is just for 2 to 3. It mentioned the 2 to 3 on the, on both sides. It mentioned all player counts. But these look really nice. I really like these double-sided, dual-layer boards here. I say double-sided. I mean, they do have a double side. They've got like a little bit of flavor text on the back, but dual layered is what I'm trying to say. So they have little spots for all those pegs to sit at that will take each one of those. I guess probably to keep up with different things that you've leveled up your monster with. Yeah, these are really cool. The artwork's awesome with this. It's got that kind of like dark themed, kind of reminiscent of like the original Witcher maybe novels, or that kind of lore from that area of the world. Kind of has that dark theme to it. I like it. The color scheme is really nice. It's not overly blown out. It's dark, but there's enough color that it still looks really cool. Still is pretty. So we've got Helga the Seer, Krem the Trap Master, Grimgear the Watcher, Iona the Great Bow Huntress, Asar the Scout, and Varja the Commander. So these are all of our humans, all our heroes that are tracking these crazy monsters down. So we just have a decent looking insert here that's got spots for all the cards. I'm not sure how well these are going to fit sleeved. We will see. I'm assuming that they took into account sleeved. They may not have, though. I'm trying to remember that they might have actually had a update that talked about them forgetting to put in sleeved insert spaces. So we'll see how it goes. I'm definitely going to sleeve these guys. So action cards, hunter items. Yeah. What else do we got here in cardboard here? This is just another screen here. And they've got one of those, I can't remember what you call these little codes, QR codes, for part of the website where you can make custom contracts as you play the game if you want to. I feel like I never mess with that kind of stuff. Okay, let's just pop open these cards and flip through them just a little bit. Otherwise, we're done with the majority of this unboxing video, but let's take a look. These cards, kind of thin. They kind of have that linen look to them, but otherwise it's not, it feels like a regular, thin card. It's fine. Nothing wrong with them. Definitely very indie. But they will work just fine. Doesn't look like anything that needs to be that robust. North, east, west, south. All right. Okay, so just a bunch of cardinal directions here. Obviously with the back of it, and just a big compass. Let's pull out these hunter item cards. Let's put this right here. Why not? Beast. Okay. Yeah, the artwork is excellent on these. I really dig the artwork. It's like, it's not nightmarish, but it's kind of nightmarish, but it's not like just nasty. Like some of those nightmarish stuff, I don't know. This just looks like intelligent and intriguing, the way that they did the kind of horror style to it. It's just dark enough to make you kind of think of like if you're outside and it's dark and you think there might be some animal in the woods and you hear some rustling, and it adds to the kind of scary nature of everything. But these are the same quality as the small cards. Pretty thin. I mean, they're not high quality cards, but the art, I think the art is pretty high quality on these. Really digging it. Yeah, again, I know I'm an obsessive sleever, but I think these will definitely benefit having sleeves. Wolfsbane. Okay. Yeah, I can already tell you. I don't know. I'm doubtful that these will hold sleeve cards. Even if you do sleeve these inserts, there's not going to be enough height in them because they're barely high enough to hold the cards unsleeved. So be prepared to possibly throw out your insert or modify it. Okay. What are these cards? Again, just more gorgeous, dark artwork. Really like these Hydra pictures. That just looks cool. Get you a good shot of that. He's cool. They're cool looking monsters. See, like this is about as much like gore as this game's probably gonna show. But otherwise, it's just kind of got that creepy dark look to it. Gorgeous. That's cool. All right. I think that's about everything. I don't see anything in the bottom of the insert. It's always worth checking. Some of these games that like hide some stuff underneath the insert, and so then it makes everybody paranoid that they have to check underneath the insert every time they get a game now. Yeah, this insert's not the best. I already see that card getting stuck in the bottom of it. Okay, yeah. That's the back of the box. That is the end. That is the butt of this unboxing. So, super excited to try this game out. I think it's just, again, I can't talk about the art enough. I think it's absolutely gorgeous artwork. Oh, one thing I did not open up, speaking of artwork, is this book. Maybe they got something worth seeing in it. Let's take a peek. I'm assuming this is just artwork that they've already used on the cards. Just blown up a little bigger. Not the highest definition on the shots in this book. Man, this would be a like scary like story for your children. I can picture if you put some words to all this. But it's maybe worth a flip through. Kind of showcases some of the different monsters and what they're doing. Some flashes of color here and there. Yeah. So yeah, I think all this artwork probably shows up somewhere else in the game as well on some of these other cards, but whatever. I mean, they're proud of their game, and I don't blame them. It's again really pretty, so they threw a book in there, and then that I'm sure increased the price of the game a little bit, but overall I'm sure this is going to be worth it. Again, very excited to check it out. Studio Mid-Hall Beast. Again, it just seems like a really cool game. But I think that's all I've got for you today for this unboxing. So I really appreciate you guys stopping by today to get to see what is in the Beast box. And if you enjoy this kind of content, you can always give a couple free clicks on the screen. Really help support channels like mine. But in the future, keep an eye out. I think I'm going to probably be doing a gameplay or at least a review of this soon, and most likely doing one if not both of those videos with Sean over at Pecktec Games, so keep an eye out for that. But until next time, I hope you guys are getting your Beast game in, or if you're thinking about buying Beast after this, I hope this maybe helps you to decide if you want Beast. But keep an eye out for those review videos. And until next time, thank you so much for stopping by. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.